Now we should be live. I will now get the live information data. Just bear with me while we do this also. So, like I said, today we're going to be live for everyone to see. Now I just post them so we get as many people as possible. Just bear with me while I do this. And there. Okay. So today there will be not be given signals as normal. Today you just need to follow the session. So then I will start. Every day before you start trading, you need to go to investing.com. If you are not aware of that, now you know. News really impact the market. So you open a free account here. I just have a free account also. You don't need anything else. And when you open an account here, every time zone you see here will follow you on. Like you can see me, for example, I am at GMT -3, and you see that presented here. So what we do when we have open account here, you go to news, you go to economic calendar. Then what you like to do, you are looking for something called 3-star news. But what you here, you see this line is here, that is presented where we are in the time right now. That means in 2 hours time, there come a 3-star news for dollar. So be aware that I will give signals as normal for the Forex part. But now you know there are coming news. So then you deal with that the way I'm telling you to do. So what I typically do, if I have a trade that is open, I'll take Forex first and then I'll explain how I do with binary option after. So for a Forex trade, when I open, what I do, let's say I have a trade that almost hit my stop loss for Forex. Then I just let it be. Make no sense to close a trade that is almost hit your stop loss from before. Basically, when a news comes, it's a 50-50. Even if you can predict some of the news, what you can consider a good news can be considered a bad news because it's not good enough. So basically it's 50-50. It's not always the news impact the market, but sometimes it really do. So be aware of that. So if you have a trade, like I said, almost hit your stop loss, wait and see. And if you see it shoot in your direction, then you're in luck. Then don't be greedy, just close it when you can. But if you go other way, then it's open, close it, right? But if you have a trade that is a little in minus, little in plus, almost hit your take profit, whatever, close the trade. And if you feel it's a good trade 1 hour after the news, then reopen it. That's how you deal with it. When it comes to binary option, it's a little different. 5 minutes before our news occur, just stop trading. And you can start trading again around 30 minutes after the news. It's that easy. Now let's take a look at the market. We will unmark these things. This trade we did yesterday. I did reload the chart. I don't think show here more now, but we won it. You can see here we have a winning trade up here. And we had one more, but that one is lost now. But we won the trade yesterday. So the market is currently trending quite strongly downwards. You can see that we even, let me see if that is, yes, this yellow line was a strong support and looks like we did break it, and now we have a retest of it. So basically looks like the market want to bring us even farther down. So but the problem here is that you can see the spike up here is what they call a fake out. It's as big as the target that I would target, because I don't target things below, because I go to the left if I find something. You see here, we basically have the same deal over here. We were below, got up, down, and we shoot up. So I don't have any information to go from down here. That's why typically, yes, this could be a beautiful short trade as you break the support. You get a retest of the now turn into resistance, and we're starting to see a red bar go down. Then we typically would set a stop loss above the spike and take the bottom. But as we see, in that case, the stop loss will be the same size as the take profit, and I don't do that. I always deal only with 1.5. I need to have my take profit always bigger. I know that many that maybe follows other signal providers where you see multiple take profit, you're losing money if you do that. Trust me. Because the thing is, if you have different type of take profit, I have explained that before, but I can do it again. Typically what they do like this. They have a huge stop loss like this. Let's turn off the auto. And the first take profit might look something like this. Just so they hit this take profit, and and you can see that it's high probability for that compared with the stop loss, right? And then they hit it, and even though after, and then take profit 1 is it, but they have 2 and 3 left, right? So then they have 3 open positions, but the first they win, and then hit maybe the stop loss after, okay? But then the reality is then that this one is like 10 times smaller than the stop loss. So even if you win 9 trades in a row with take profit 1, after 1 loss, you have lost all the profit and you even are in minus. But in their statistic, it's like they have like 90% win rate. And people think, wow, how amazing. But win rate does not matter in Forex. There are so many people have in their mind, we need to join a signal service that have high win rate. Does not matter. But if you have, in my case, the way I trade at least, I don't say that you need to take the trade either, but just if you want to follow someone else, when you have a 1.5, that means even if you have 50% win rate, we are making money because our take profit is bigger. So make sure if you want to follow someone else than me, make sure they at least have 1-to-1. And if they have a good win rate, then go for it. But if they have less than 1-to-1, then don't even think about it. Let's move on. We are not going to try this one. Let's take this one here. So here, let's turn on auto. Be a little more beautiful. So you see we had a very beautiful trend line. We have been trading downwards for a little while now. We have broken out of that. I told that this yellow line was my target if we're going to break out of it. Sadly, I never got in a trade. My plan was to take a trade when we broke this resistance here that is now turn support. What happened is that we got a so strong bar that when I was going to open it, I thought, no, it's too much. I will need to take a stop loss below here. Looking back, well, we could be good, but still now this will be just more like a 1-to-1 trade, maybe 1.1 trade. I don't deal with that. I was hoping that it will break out and close around here, then I could open. So currently my target will be up to yellow, and still looks like we'll reach that. But what you can look for now is maybe a short trade later on I will follow and see. I think when we start to close below the region here, we can look for a short trade. But currently, I will not deal so much with this one. We can see here now, we can do like this. We can take more like a trend here. So when they break below this yellow line here, we can look for a short trade. But let's see, we'll get back to that later. This will not happen today. In this session also, I think I will go for around the 4 Forex pairs, and then we jump over to binary option, and then we'll jump a little back forward. Okay, let me see if there are anyone following now, if everything is working. Let's see. Yes, looks like we have a few. I will post links for the ones that are here now. Let me just confirm that it's open for everyone. It is. Looks like. Let me see. Because today we have a free open for everyone at YouTube also. Let me just post here now. Just bear with me. Make sure you join with this broker here if you want to copy for Forex and for binary option. Okay, I did post it now here. I will pin this message so you have it. Okay, let's continue. So we'll take 2 more Forex pairs before we jump over to binary option. I know most of you have interest about binary option, but there are a few that, and I will say one thing, it's a very good combination to trade Forex and binary option. Like for example now, this week have been a little harder binary option for some reason. We still turn profit, but we needed to work a little harder this week. But for Forex, we have done super good. The last 5 signals have been winners, so it's always good to combine these two. And I find it in the 1 hour trade, I see that fits perfectly with my plan to do both. So now let's see. This move is, I see, as done. We see that it started the trend, and we even came all the way up to the trend started. So now here we just need to look for new patterns. I don't see nothing here also, so let's just move on. Gold. Now let's see. We are now testing this resistance up here. Let me see. Overall, I will say we are in a downwards trend. I think here we can go in with a short position. Let's take it here. Like I said, today I will not post signals because you can see everything live. So today you just follow what you see on the screen. Let's see where we can target. I need to see. Now we see that we're getting higher highs up here. Let's see if we take it there. I want to see how far we can get our stop loss. I will not take a 1.5 here now. Let's take it here. So actually I can just post it. It does not take me that much time. We take a Forex gold short trade at we take the entry here, and as if you see its movement here now, as I told before, when you're copying my trades, you need to copy right where I start, because sometimes he can go the wrong way for me, and sometimes can go the correct way. I do on my cell phone. I take right away, I take a short trade, and I then put in the take profit and stop loss from the typing after, because I never be able to get a good trade when while I'm typing and posting for everyone. So I'll take a screenshot also, just so there. Now it's a 0, by the way, so now you're in luck. I'll now just post this in the groups super fast. So now you basically see the procedure I typically do for people. Let's just do that. After, we will start with binary option. So we'll take this one. I guess it's more easy, so you can just copy paste, you know. There. But I will need to repost so people make sure that they are joining the live and not trying to copy like normal. And there. Yes. That I will just repost this one here and repost this one here. Then we are good. Okay, then we have taken 4 Forex. Now let's just jump over to binary option. I will just find my password so we can log in. There. Never store any password up in the Google Chrome system. Trust me, you can easily get hacked. I got hacked. I did just open a document for someone that said they wanted to sign a contract with me. It was a PDF document for YouTube, and basically they got access to all my passwords. It was a hell. They even did take over my trading accounts there, so I changed my password regularly now, and I don't store anything up. I just have it in memory or in files, secured files on my computer. Now let's see. As always, I will just close everything here now. I'll start from the start, and let's see if we can find a trade. This week, no, we got in luck. We got one here right to the bat. And remember, I will not post this. This I will do now in front of you. So you need to copy what you see on the screen. There, we take this one to red. We take it to thickest line. If you come up to that line, we will basically take a $100 down trade. So you can just see here now, the number you see here now is where you need to put the line. Okay, so now let's see if we can turn our winner out of the bat here now. We can see that we have a strong support here now, so I hope we will go up. As you're so far away, I can start to look for a new trade. I always do that. So, but we really need to follow this one. And always, every time when you switch in between, you need to make sure that you change this to 30. Because if you don't, 5 seconds trade, then you're more like gambling. We always need to change this one to 30. Now let's see. This one is not super strong. We just have 4, but 4 is my limit to trade. So if we can come up to this red line here, I will also take a trade. So now I'm basically following these two. And like I said, you see the pair name here, and you see the number here if you want to copy. So today I will not post these numbers in any group. Now I will just concentrate about trading, and that makes easier for me also. And also, if you like this type of live stream you see now, this is not something that is going to be free. This was just for today, and maybe I do a free session once in a while, but this is for paid users only. I will post a little later a link so you can join it if you want to. But now let's see if we can get a trader first. We are waiting to get to the top here now. Let's see. We can also take a fast look over here, how this one looks like. little far away, so we follow just this one. Let's change for 30. I can post right away, by the way, as we are waiting. So we can post that super fast here now. Let's make this one to so I can follow. So then now I have posted. So if you want to do this part, then you have that. Let me see how the live stream is going. I will now open it myself. Let me see, I point up now just to see how long time after we are. It's not so bad. It's actually quite good. Cool. Then we are in order. I think it was just a 2-second delay. So that works good for me. Now let's continue. So that means you easily can copy my trade. If you're writing for me at YouTube, I will take your questions in the end. So just write your question down and I will look at it after. I think we can find another pair also, as we are not getting up to a line here. So let's take one more. I will later on jump a little back forward between here and Forex, but I would like to find, we have 2 lines we're trading right now. None of them have reached it. Okay, here we're getting close actually. So now you see Switzerland against Japanese yen. We are red there now. I will zoom in. So if you come up to the red line now, we are going to take $100 trade down. Let's see. Thankfully we have a support here now. Hopefully he don't break it, that he can keep where he is. I would love to be able to take maybe a few trades here now. That would be nice. But if you break below, I think this level, we might be out of luck. Let's see. Sometimes the market is like this. By the way, I've asked the ones behind this broker if they can add, so you can get multi-screen. So we can, if we have like 4 different we're following, you can follow all 4 of them at the same time, because that would help us a lot. Also, so they add these alerts. So I can, for example, add the alert when we cross about this level here, for example. So I can then really follow that one. So 2 things that would help us a lot with our trading. Now let's see. We just need to get up to the red line here. And like I said, if you want to copy, you find the number here that you can just put the line at the same place I have it. I see that I put it a little low, but as the entries are so good and we see we have a spike, because always when I put a line, it's not always I can trade when you have a line. When you have I need to see that at first I can't put a line, then I can't. How many winners I would have. And from all this, we can see we would have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 winners against. Probably we could have lost this one. Maybe we could have won it, but we also have a possibility to lose this one, I think. So 11 against 1, that is good in my book. That's why we are trading this line. So now looks like we can get a trade. I'm ready. And I'm not in yet. We were just a millimeter away. I'm in. And looks like he's probably breaking the line, maybe. Yeah. Looks like he's breaking the line this time. So this line is now broken. So we can trade this line more. This is what I had a little unluck with this week. That our lines have not held. But still, with this problem I have managed to win most of my trades. But yes, we are now $100 in minus. This line is broken. We are not trading more this pair. So I have told about this before. This week have been a little hard. Support resistance have not hold in the times I've gone in. So, but still we did turn profit. But yeah, I needed to work a little harder this week, I need to admit. So now let's see. This week have been a little strange, I need to admit that. So now let's see. We had one quite nice here, but was just a few. You can see back here we had some. It's just to identify it while it's going on, you know, because then we are printing money. But let's move on. So we are $100 down for now. Here you have a beautiful one in the bottom, have lasted forever. So when you're lucky and you get into an area like this, then you're printing money. So you can see how long time this one lasted. So if you started, of course you had a small break here, not small, but you had a break here, but you had all the way here trading. So if you can come down to this region again, this is a line we for sure are going to trade. So let's follow that one. Let's move on to see if we have something we can trade just right now. I don't see nothing on this one here. Here we see now this one got broken now, but was not, I need 4. So we did not have 4 here, by the way, from before. So let's move on. Let's have some water. Okay, I do not see anything here. Let's move on. Okay, that's the first one. Here we had a beautiful one till it got broken here, but here you would have managed to take a few trades. So it's these things I'm looking for. It's just so we can trade them while they are going on. We see that we have one here, but it's only 3 times. Like I said, I need 4, but maybe we can come back to it later. Down here you can see you had a beautiful one. Here we could have traded a lot, but we are very far away, as you see. Here we have nothing. I will start to remove some of this after, the ones that have no hope for trading. Here we see nothing. Let's go fast through everything now and see if we can find ourselves a trade. It's easier now as I don't need to give out signals. Here we had a beautiful one up in the top here, do you see? So if we had come closer to that, we could have been trading here. Just so you have an idea about what I'm looking for. Now let's see here. Nothing here. I have a very specific, and I'll only trade specific lines. Now let's see here. We have one down here, but we currently are not. Actually, I think we can post this one here. If we come down there, I will take the trade. Let's see. Let's zoom in. Let's change for 30. Almost I forgot. Now let's see. Always when you change in between, you need this one change. It's a little annoying, but be aware of that. This one always change to 5 seconds. So make sure you change this one to 30 when you're changing in between pairs. Looks like he did not want to go all the way down to the line this time. But when that is said also, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 winners against 2 losers. You would have lost this one and you would have lost probably this one. So 2 losers you have here. But when you lose a trade like this, you can continue because he did not break the line. We only stop if you break the line. So you would continue, okay, you get a loss, but you continue and you would have won on the next here. So now let's see. If we just can come down to the line, we will trade it. But currently now we are moving a little away again. I think now we can start to remove a few of the ones that is not interesting for us. Just so we start to follow a few instead. Now remove every one where I see we have nothing to trade. Let's see. Nada. No. Let me close that one also. Do you have something about on here? No. Have a beautiful one top here, but I don't think it's realistic we get up there right now, but we can keep it open. If we come up there, that will be a very good one to trade. We can close this one here. This one. Now I think we start to come to the ones we have been following a little. Okay. So this one we can follow. This one here broke, as we remember. And okay. Yeah, so it looks like this is our best bet just right now. I will see if I can make the line a little better for us. There. So I will adjust a little higher probability to win, so you see the number here now. Let's continue to see if we can find something more. Don't see nothing. If we don't find anything now, we'll take a small break and jump over to Forex and see if things can clear up a little. Here we have one in the bottom here. We are a little away from it right now, but we have a trade here. So that's one more we can be looking. So let's again just let me see up here. No, I don't like it. We remove that one. So then we got one more to follow. British pound against Canadian dollar. And doing the count, we have 1 losses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 winners, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's not a very good line, but it's a profitable line, so we can try this one. So then let's continue. Hopefully we can get a couple of more trades so we can turn profit. By the way, every line I mark up for you, you can trade later yourself. Just make sure if you follow her now, that you are ready to trade on the lines I put up for you. So now you can see we have line on all these ones here now. This one is actually pretty darn good. Let's hope we can break down there now. Otherwise, we'll pretty soon start to go over to Forex and get maybe a couple more trades there. Now maybe he wants to break down. I will jump a little in between now to see how it looks like, because we start to have a few we are following. And if you see one of them start to be trading, I think you can remove this one now, it's too far away. If you see one of the ones I marked up is tradable, you tell me. Tell me in a WhatsApp message, because WhatsApp will give me a pop-up in my screen so I can see. Now looks like this one might be a thing. I change for 30 and I'm ready. Now let's see. This one, let's see, let's zoom in. Come on, a little more down. You see we're just a small spike away from a trade. But we need to come to the green line. But yes, if you did trigger one in the bottom here, you would have had a beautiful win. But I need to get in, I need to get to the green to get a win. To enter, I mean. But yes, we were super close, and this would have been a super nice trade if you had just get a little longer down. So, did we maybe get closer here also? No. Sometimes, as I said, 2 GBP, I thought maybe they did follow each other, but I didn't. Now let's see, looks like we maybe can get one more chance here now. What I like with this one is that he makes very big moves, so it's easier to win with this one. Yes, if you look back here, like I said, you would have lost this one, probably this one. But the rest here is quite beautiful. This one we will not have traded because you see it did not come down to the green, but all these trades here, 5 trades here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 trades here, we would have won. But yes, we are very close to get a trade here. But like I said, follow these ones here, put the lines where I have them, and you can probably print some money also. If you feel I'm jumping too fast, just print screen, and then you see my number, and you can go back to your pictures and put the lines where you see them, right? So now, for example, now you have good time to write down this number for this pair. Because it's not always I manage to get in so many trades in the 1 hour session I have. Sometimes I can get lucky, I can get like 20 trades and we win like 15 of them, or up to maybe all of them. But sometimes it's like this, that we get one and it's a break a line and we lose. Does not mean it's a losing day for me, but can be a losing day in the session. So that's how I count it. Till now I have been trading live screen for 5, not 5 years. I have 5 losing times out of 1 year. One was just this week actually. Now let's see if we can find something more. For some reason it did pause here now. I don't know why. Now let's see if we can find something more while we're waiting for trade. And nothing on this one. Here we were lucky that we did not come in 3 minutes ago, because you see he did break this one. That's how it is. But what we can see, that we have one in the top here. Let's turn it red. So if you come up to that one, then you can trade that one also. Now let's see. I'm ready to push down if you come up to the red line there. So yeah, what again? You see the pair here, and you see the number to the right here if you want to copy. But copy only if you agree with what I'm doing. I never want anyone to copy me if they want. Don't come and blame me if you lose money after. I'm just sharing my screen here. Now let's see. we are maybe getting a trade up here now. Once again, if you see trade on any of the other ones here, if you are following, send me a WhatsApp message so I get a notification so I can jump over there and trade together with you. Because I don't manage to follow all of them. Typically when I trade by myself, I make a multi-screen with the tabs you have in Google Chrome. No, let's see. No, maybe we're getting a trade here now. Let's see. Let's zoom in so we get a little better. The reason for this, you can see here that it's a line that works the other way now. So we are ready to take a trade. Now let's see. The line is broken again, but let's see if we still can at least win this trade. And I think we'll go up there. Let's see. We won the first. I was maybe a little fast on the trigger there. Let's see. This extra trade here now, if we hit that at the end. Looks like I thought correct. The reason for that is because I knew that we had a supporter also. So we won both, you see. So then we turn at some profit here now. Basically I was using both lines from both areas, and you see we won both of them. So then we can see now that we have turned, we have spent total of $400. Okay. And I take minus 400 plus 384 plus 192, $124 profit now. So you can't complain. Now I will not trade this line more because I see it jumping up and down. So let's remove this one from our trading. Let's move over here to see if we can get a trade here. No, was this one, I think. Here. Oh, we are close. Let's change to 30 and we are ready. In. Good entry. I like it. Let's follow that one. So now I did take a 200 trade as a mistake. Typically just 200. But at least we make more money then, because the entry was good. I forgot to change it. So now let's see. And there we won on that line. So now you can see we made another profit trade. So another $190. So we have a $314 profit till now. Let's see the other lines, how they're doing. This one is super far away. Now let's take a look here. This one got broken, so good we are not trading here. Then let's remove this one here. Let's remove this line. We are not trading more this. Let's remove it all together. We are getting closer to this line up here. We don't have so many tries. We just have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tries. Not so good. So our best line right now, it's probably this one we just won on. I think now is a good time to just jump over and maybe take a few Forex trades. As you see, we started bad with a $100 trade, but you see we won all the next after here. Now we will take some Forex trades. You can see, by the way, our gold trade is currently running in a nice profit. Let's take a look at if you can find something else. Do we have a nice trend line going downwards here? Looks like it for me. This is a super nice trade. Let's see. We then take a short position. We take it. Let's zoom in so you see better. We enter here. Put my stop loss above here. And I think, let's see. I'm not greedy, so I don't need to target too far down. There, that's a trade for me. I will post this because Forex trades can be easier to follow if I do that. So we have a Forex our GBP short trade. And now basically you can get a better position than me. I told you about that when I start. You need to take right away. Now if you do not do that, you can get a better position than me. Victor stop loss here. Victor take profit here. Okay, so you see now you're getting a better position than me. So now I will just post this in the group. So if you go back to WhatsApp now, you can follow, you can take this trade if you are trading Forex, of course. So I'll post that now, there. And I always post with the broker that you should be using. This is the broker I use myself and have very tight spreads. I prefer using that broker. And I have withdrawn many times and never had any issue with this broker. They are very serious. So if you want a good broker for Forex, that's the one to use. Now I will repost the feed we are into at YouTube so people can follow. There, okay, cool. Then let's continue. So yes, you can get a little better position than me now. We have a stop loss just above the previous high here, and we're targeting our area we see we quite easily come down to. And we see it's a quite beautiful trend line down, and we always trade with the trend. Yes, eventually he will break it, but if you trade on a trend like this, you will win more than you will lose. So that's what we're going for. That's why I trend lines. And I keep my take profit always higher than the stop loss. It's also a part of my success with Forex. So let's jump back here. Nothing happened here. This is the one we prefer trading on. So then let's continue. GBP, GPY. Here we had a beautiful line till started to be broken here. Now he's still respecting, but he also respecting the upper line here now. So what is a high probability will happen now is that he will go something like this maybe, and he will break out here. When we break out, we need to wait because we need to play a little with our line, so we stay current. As I will say here, a breakout will eventually come. If a breakout come, I think I will target down to around this region here. So, and I will take a stop loss above here. That will be a bigger than 1.5 trade. I can show you an example on a trade I will go for here. This will happen today probably. Of course, if you break above, we need to re-evaluate everything. But if we break out in around this region, I will just take a stop loss comfortable. I'll look to the left. What is the highest point? This was annoying. Let's remove that one. Highest point, you see that's one there. I'm still above it. And I will target probably down to around here. So it will be basically it will be a 1 to 2.3. So if you lose, I put my stop loss. You do like I do with Forex. A stop loss to me, I put at $100. That means I would make $232 on the take profit. So you think, now why don't take a trade here now? Now we need a confirmation that we actually break it, because he can easily break up also. So this is only if we break and open a new bar outside of this trend line. So this is what I will go for if that will happen. But currently, let's just remove it so so you don't get confused. And let's save the chart. Bitcoin, let's see. Bitcoin is inside my blob. I don't trade inside this blob. This is a boring area. We have been playing for a very long time. I said before, I don't believe we are going to go into a bull run yet. It's too early. I believe Bitcoin will get eventually up to next time around 200,000. That's my prediction, because typically it's like 3 times bigger than the last top, and last top was around almost 70,000. So I think 200,000 ish is where we'll get next time. But I'm hoping that we can shoot down to around 1 digit here. Then I will start to buy in some more Bitcoin. Currently I'm not doing nothing because it's an area I don't want to trade. But I'm not going to do it as stop loss. I'm going to hold. That's my plan. But I want a better price. I believe I'll get a better price. I think we'll shoot down one more time before we go up for a bull run. So be aware of that. Next time we shoot down can be a very short turn down before we start the bull run, because typically people will not be ready for it, but I will. We see now we came up to a strong support up here. You see we did finalize the trend. So, but I think I will wait for some more confirmations for what I'm going to do. A confirmation for me would be if you break below this region here. So we can make this blue line here. If you break below here, we get a retest, then I will target down to this one, because then I see that we have a new type of thing going on. But currently, no, this is not something we'll trade. Let's continue. Let's see if we have we lost a trade here. Let's see if we can get one again. Let's see. Was a little slow on the trigger there. Let's see if you get one more chance down. When you follow, you need to tell me. Send me a WhatsApp message to go in a trade. But let's see, maybe you're lucky we get one more try. Yeah, good enough entry. We are in. So now we are in here. Let's see if we get one more winner here. While we wait for that, we can look more over here. So Ethereum is currently outside of the blob, but follow Bitcoin. So if Bitcoin chooses to go down, Ethereum will do so too. Now let's see if we won. Looks like we're winning. One more winner. So then we made another $95. So now we are up in $409 profit. So you see today, for the ones that are interested about win rate, we lost the first, but we won the next 4 trades. The coolest one was the one I did go 2 directions. I did take up and down. There was a strategy behind it. I did not have time to explain it there and then, but we did good. Now let's see. Let's see if we can get in a couple of more trades here. That would be nice. How are we in time? We are going to trade for more 5-ish minutes. And I'm in again. Nice entry. I like it. Now he broke. So now we are done with this line, sadly. But let's see if this still can be a winner. Does not mean we are going to lose it, but probably we are. You see this one also broke below one time, so it does not mean that need to be a loser, but looks like it. Yeah. So then we probably lose. So then we have a $309 profit for the day. Let's see. Yeah, minus 100. So, but we got some action here. I lost one trade because I was not following, so I could have had one more winner. But you can see we made some money on this line. So Then we have 2 losers and we have 4 winners for the day. It's not the best day, but like I said, this week have been a little different. I've been a little unlucky. I've joined it in the end of the lines. If, for example, you join it around here, you think all the money will be printing. But we joined it around here, so I got this trade. I could have got this one. And yeah, so that's how it is a few times. But yes, at least if you are staying constant with this strategy, you make money. Because yes, sometimes you come in late and you come in when he's choosing to break. Completely fine. And the broker is not against you. It's just that this happens. Yeah, a line will never stay forever. So when you find a line, maybe you find it in the end, you know. So make this rule that you need to see 4 times. Don't wait for a big one like this. If you see 4 times, then that's good enough to start. Then you can be in the start of a support or resistant line. Now let's see. Like here, for example, this can be a start. Actually, we have one here now. We can move it down. Let's see. 1 loser, 2 losers. This one I would not trade because you see we would here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and out of 5 we would have lost 1 and 2. Okay, you would have made money, but it's not super good. But you can choose if you want to trade. You can. You see the number here. But the one better one is up here, but it's also just 4. So that's what I'm telling you, that if you can find something from the start, then you can get much more trades than when you find one that have been trading for a little while. I think we are done in just a couple of minutes. Then what I will do, I will jump over and see if we have any question at YouTube. So we will be just following more for a little while. Let's see here now. Here I've been very quiet today. Actually no one up. Okay, now started. Okay, so we are done in a couple of minutes. How many trades we got in? Did I move it up? Let me check. We did a trade for euro against British pound. Let's take a look at the trades we have done. Let's move that one up. Did we do a gold trade, didn't we? That one is currently running in 0. Our British pound, euro British pound, is currently is around there where I started. When I opened the trade, he was a little above. So that's the 2 trades we have for Forex today. Okay, so then looks like we are done for today. I will now go over and see if we have any questions, so don't go out just yet. I will now just, let's see. Now let's go over to YouTube and see if we have any questions. Let me see. I will go in now and let's see. So, okay, there were not many questions here. Sorry, I can't remember everyone. Basically there are, and that was just one question by the way. Basically there are, I get thousands of messages, so sadly I don't remember. Only if you go in and you talk much with me and you have made some deposit and you talk about your trades much. But other than that, I don't remember everyone. So that was it. Was not so much activity I was hoping for, but by the way, I hope you did enjoy, and then I see you all later. And if you like this type of session, you see we did make some money. Make sure you join with the link so you can continue to see my screens and you can copy what I'm doing. This is a paid thing. I'm live every Monday till Saturday. I made two plans at YouTube. One cost $50, that is every Saturday. Or if you want to see my screen every single day, excluding Sunday, that costs $99. But if you are just happy with the signals I give for free on Telegram and in WhatsApp, you can do that also. So with that, have an amazing day.